This is lesson 9.4, Measures of Variation, chapter 9. Now, what does measures of variation mean? It is nothing but measuring the changes in the data. That's all it is. So, measures means measuring. Variation means change. So, it is measuring the changes in the given data. And that's what we are going to figure out now. Okay. One of them is range. What is a range? Range is nothing but the difference between the maximum value in the data and the minimum value of the given data. That's what range is. So, how do we write it out? We can say that the range is maximum minus minimum. Maximum minus minimum. Okay, let's go ahead and find the range of the given data. The first one, first of all, you have to figure out which one is the maximum, which one is the minimum. In this case, 53 is the minimum and 87 is the maximum. So, I want you to write down maximum equals 87, minimum equals 53, and then write down range is equal to 87 minus 53, which is what? 34. So that's the range. Go ahead and finish 2, 3 and 4. Also, I want you to show the work for the range just like I showed you for the rest of the 3 problems. Otherwise, you will have to redo it. Okay, let's go to what quartiles is. We know what quart means. Quart means 4. So a quartile divides a set into 4 parts. So there are quartile 1, so that's the first quartile, and we give it by Q, and like the 1 is written in the bottom, and then the second quartile, and you all know what this is, second quartile or Q2, which is nothing but the median, and the third quartile given by Q3. To find the quartiles, we have to set up the data just like we are finding the median. Now, so let's go back and again say quartiles. Quartiles mean, it's like, think about it as finding the median for each half, and we'll talk about what that means, each half of the data. So the lower half, the upper half of the data, and the actual complete set of the data itself. Okay, median, we know how to figure it out, so it's a familiar name known to us, and it is nothing but the second quartile or Q2. Okay, interquartile range. Now, inter, it is a prefix and it means between or among. So for example, when they say international, that means it is between nations. That's what it means. International means between nations. Or you heard of this before, inter-school competition. That means it's between the schools. So if there was a school competition, let's say science olympiad between the 4 middle schools in Troy, then we would call it an inter-school competition between Boland, Oz, Larson and Smith. Okay, so interquartile range means nothing but the between quartiles, and range is the difference. So interquartile range means difference between quartiles. That's what it is. So finding the difference between quartile 3 and quartile 1. That's the key. Remember, that is your sort of formula. Okay, all right. Okay, this is a new concept for you, so be very careful and pay close attention to what I'm doing. In this case, we have to find the median, the first quartile, the third quartile, and the interquartile range, which is, we give it as IQR, interquartile range of the data. Okay, now median, you know what to do. It's the middle number of the given data values. First quartile is the median of lower half of the data, and third quartile is the median of upper half of data, and we'll talk what that means. Okay, all right, so how do we find the median? We should order them first. So go ahead and order. Always, always, always. If you don't order, your problem is going to be wrong. So let's go ahead and put these in an order. 16, 23, 25, 27, 29, 33, 35, 40, and 43. Okay, now let's go ahead and find the median. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 numbers in this, or 9 values. Okay, this is what I want you to do. When you have to do the median, first quartile, third quartile, I want you to draw a line where the data splits into exact half. So we have equal number here, 1, 2, 3, 4 on this side, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4 on this side, and it's going through 29. So 29 is our median. So I'm going to write it down a little bit in the bottom here. So 29 is the median. Remember, it's the middle number. When we have ordered it, so that's the middle number. Now, once you cross out the number, it is not included in the data anymore. Now we have 4 numbers in the lower half and 4 numbers in the upper half. Now find the median of this. Find the median of these 4 numbers. How do we find the median of anything? We order them, which they are already in an order, and then since there are even number of numbers here, we are going to add the middle 2 numbers. We are going to add 23 plus 25 and divide it by 2, and it ends up being 48 over 2, and so quartile 1 is 24. The second one is also the same. 35 plus 40 divided by 2, so we end up with 75 divided by 2, so the answer is 37.5. So this is quartile 3. Okay, find the interquartile range. IQR is Q3. Remember, that's our formula. Third quartile minus first quartile, so 37.5, take away 24, and we end up with 0.5, 3, and 1. So 13.5 is the interquartile range. Let me do one more for you. Okay. In this problem, again, there are a whole bunch of numbers. So let's go ahead and take a look. 52. Okay, I've ordered the numbers because you know how to order them. Again, if you notice, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 data values. So you know that the middle one is the median. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 59. I'm going to draw my line through it to just divide the values. And since 59 falls on the line, I'm going to cross it out. So 59 is the median. 59 is the median. Again, all I'm doing is simply finding out the median, which is nothing but Q2, just so you know. That's all it is. Okay. Now let's go to the lower half and to the upper half. First, let's deal with the lower half. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 numbers. Find the median. This is easy. The middle number is the median, so that is Q1. Q1 is 54. In this case also, this is the upper half, so median of upper half. And what is it? So 1, 2, 3, so this is the middle number, so 62 is Q3. See, in some problems Like in problem 5, we have to figure it out if there's even number of numbers, but then here it's already sort of right there and we really don't have to work for it. Okay, let's find the interquartile range. IQR is Q3 minus Q1, which is 62 take away 54, and the answer is 8. I'm going to show you one more example and then let you figure out the rest on your own. By the way, you can use a calculator, so please go ahead and use a calculator if you have to find the mean or the interquartile, median or the interquartile range. All right, let's do problem 7. In this case, there are 10 data values. So when I draw the line to make the data into exactly half, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My line goes between the numbers. There is really no number that I can cross out. So how do you find the median of when there are given when there are even number of values given? Remember, we add the middle two and find the average. So I'm going to add up 75 plus 77 divided by 2, which gives me 152 divided by 2, which gives me 76. So this is the median. Now, this entire thing is your lower half, and on this side all this is the upper half. Remember, we didn't cross out any numbers in the middle, so we didn't cross out when we put this line, we didn't cross out a number, so this number is included. So this is the biggest difference and you have to be careful about it. Okay, let's see. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 numbers. Hey, my life is easy. This becomes Q1, and same here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is Q3. Go ahead and find out the interquartile range, which is Q3 minus Q1. In this case, 83 take away 73, which is 10. So the IQR is 10. Go ahead, finish up, and I'll see you next class.